Hey ladies and gentlemen, I do owe you guys this video. So here's my re-recording of my top 10 Middle Eastern fragrances that I haven't talked about that often. Y'all know who this is. It's James Darnell, the Davinci the Poet. I do poetry and sim reviews. If you like that type of content, then be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, push that notification bell, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I'm not gonna make it as long as I did with the other one because I have trouble editing my longer videos on my iPhone
for some odd reason.
So without further ado, roll that beautiful bean footage. So let's get started. So the first one is going to be one that I had to order online. It's from a house that is available readily in the rack stores. It's available at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and Burlington. This is the House of Milestone. And this one is going to be a clone of a very popular fragrance called African Leather. This one is Victory of Paradise African Safari. Beautiful presentation. This one smells just like African leather. It's that animalic leather. And it's just amazing. You will have to get this one online because they're not selling this one in stores. But if you want a good clone of African leather, then be sure to get Victory of Paradise African Safari from the House of Milestone. So next one is going to be from the House of Privé. Armani, they have a kind of I would say private line that you can't really find in stores, but this one is one of the clones of the private line. It's the exact same bottle. This is from the House of Privé. It is magenta. Don't worry, this is unisex, but it can go masculine. This has some very sweet notes. It has some coffee in there. This is really great for the wintertime. And it just smells amazing. So if a woman wears this, of course, it's going to be feminine on her, but a man can actually get away with this as well. You will have to find this in your women's section. I got this one from Marshall's for $16.99. And from the House of Privé, it is magenta. So the next one is a clone of a fragrance that I do not think exists anymore. It is from the House of Lacombe. It is Oud Bouquet. This one right here is from Swiss Arabian. It is Shengaf Oud. Shout out to my boy Neeb over there, Maddox. He raves about this fragrance. It is beast mode. It is nuclear. I would say do no more than about 4 sprays. But if you do more, it is going to be beast mode because this is a very beast mode fragrance. I did find this at my local Burlington. Haven't seen them as of lately because my local Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross, and all those places have been really
shallow lately.
I know I say that a lot, but it's just the truth. This is a Oud Rose fragrance. Yes, there's a lot of Oud Rose fragrances. There's Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Oud Satin Mood. There's, like I said, Oud Bouquet. There's a bunch of them, but this one is no slouch. Like I said, this is nuclear, and it is a beautiful fragrance. So this is from the House of Swiss Arabian, Shengaf Oud. Okay, the next one is going to be from the House of Lattafa. I'm not sure what this is cloning, but shout outs to my friends over there at Sensational Scents over there at the Mall, Louisiana. They hooked me up with this fragrance. They sell their stuff at a cheap price, so I got this one at a really good price. And this one is green. It is mature. It is kind of like the presentation. It's kind of like a velvety green, like it's really mature. You could dress this up. You could dress it down casually. But this one is from the House of Lattafa. It is Al Nover Saphir. I'm not sure why they have the presentation of the deer, but nevertheless, it's all about the scent. The scent is amazing. I would definitely recommend, if you want a good scent for this time of weather where it's hot, make this your next Lattafa purchase. And this is Al Noble Saphir. Okay, so the next one is from the House of Fragrance World. Fragrance World does some dupes, and when they do dupes, they dupe even the presentation. So I'm pretty sure that Tom Ford is not going to be happy about this, but this is a dupe of Tom Ford's Ebony Fumé. And as you can tell, they do everything when it comes down to the presentation. This is Ebony Fume by Fragrance World. Open it up. You can see it sits in there just like Tom Ford fragrances. The bottle, everything is the exact same. This is that woody incensey, kind of smells like the inside of a church. I might even wear this to church tomorrow, but it's just been so hot, so I don't really know. But this is a beautiful fragrance. It is beast mode. It booms off my skin. It's perfect for date night. And this is from the house of Fragrance World. It is Ebony Fume. Okay, so the next one is also from the house of Lattafa. I've been raving about this fragrance a lot. I did a full review just recently on it. A lot of people say that this goes a little bit feminine. I think that this is perfectly unisex, and this is from the house of Lattafa. It is Shaheen Gold. This right here is kind of a little bit fruity, a little bit woody. It's a little bit fresh. It's good for this time of year, but I feel like you could wear this all year round. It is a beautiful scent. The presentation is also beautiful. I don't think it leans too far feminine or too far masculine. I feel like it fits smack dab in the middle, and I think it just works. So from the house of Lattafa, it is Shaheen Gold. Okay, here goes another one from the house of Milestone. This one right here is one of my favorite clones of Silver Mountain Water from the house of Creed because it actually projects pretty good. So you don't really get that too much with Silver Mountain Water or even the clones, because I have a couple of clones and I really don't even spray them no more because it just really doesn't last on my skin. But this is from the house of Milestone. It is grade 1 silver water. Of course, that metallic, that fresh scent that Silver Mountain Water brings, it just works. This one right here, like I said, it lasts, it projects, and it just overall does well. I did buy this from my local rack store. I think this one may have been Marshall's, but I haven't been seeing them anymore. I know they have a Creed Aventus clone as well that comes in the same bottle, except I think it's black. But if you do find it, then hey, I would definitely recommend to snatch it up. If not, you would have to get it online. But this is from the house of Milestone. It is grade 1 silver water. Okay, next one is also from the house of Milestone. This one I really don't see get cloned, but they just decided to clone it. It's an older fragrance. There's plenty of flankers out now, but everybody always returns to the OG. This is a clone of Boss Bottle or Boss number 6. This is Big Bottle for Men from the house of Milestone. This is that apple pie vibe. This is nice and fresh. This is good for this time of weather, but it's also good for the cooler weather because of that apple pie vibe, and it just works. This one is actually the intense version, so this one projects a little bit better. There is a clone of the original. There's a bunch of clones. I'm looking for Big Bottle Noir, which is the Boss Bottle with the iris in it. I'm looking for that, but I cannot find it. I did get this one from my local Burlington, but like I said, Burlington has absolutely nothing right now. So I'm just waiting for them to finally get some shipment in. But this one is from the house of Milestone. It is Big Bottle for Man Intense. Okay, this one is a clone of Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Grand Soir. That amber-based fragrance that is really lovely to wear for date night. It's really lovely to dress it up. This is from the house of Lattafa, and this is Eternal Oud from the Lattafa Pride collection. That beautiful presentation. It is just amazing. I love it. This is just a great amber-based fragrance. I think it has a little bit of oud in here, but overall, this just works. This is also one that projects really good and lasts a long time on my skin. Like I said, this is a clone of Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Grand Soir. So if you don't have the money to cough up Grand Soir, you can get this one at a good price online. This is Eternal Oud from the Lattafa Pride collection. Well, as you can tell, I really do like Lattafa. So I do have a lot of Lattafas in this series that I'm putting out. So this one is also from the house of Lattafa. This one has a little bit of sugar. This one has a little bit of vanilla. May even have some tonka bean. This has some oud in there. And this one is perfect for the colder weather. So, hey, If you want to wear it now, wear it, but I'm just recommending that you do wear this one for the colder weather. This is Lattafa's Amir Al Oud. And no, it's not Amir Al Oud Intense Oud, because that one is the clone of By the Fireplace. This is the original, so this doesn't smell like By the Fireplace. I think this kind of does its own thing. And then when they made Amir Al Oud Intense Oud, then that's when they said they want to do a clone, so they did a clone of By the Fireplace. But this one works. This one is powerful. It smells great. It does have kind of like that, you know, Barnyard Oud a little bit, but at the same time, it still does work. So I definitely will say that it's not really cloying. It's not really going to turn you off, but at the same time, it does have a strong oud presence. So just beware on that. Sample first if you can. If not, then you could blind buy it, because I did get this one also from Burlington. I haven't seen them again. But if you do see it, I would definitely say that it is worth your buy, because you're only going to pay like $20. So this is from the House of Lattafa. It is Amir Al Oud. Okay, and last but not least is another oud rose-based fragrance. This is a clone of a very expensive YSL fragrance. I forget the name of it. I think it's embroidered exquisite embroidery, I think is what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. Look that up. But this one is from the House of Milestone. It is called Exotic Memory. This one I've heard is starting to pop up at Burlington, but I did order this online because I could not find it at Burlington. But it is another oud rose-based fragrance, and it is beautiful. It's another one that's really powerful. It's another one that really lasts, so die down on the sprays, but it just works. The bottle looks similar to the YSL bottle, and it just does what it's supposed to do. Now, if you want more details on these fragrances, I know I didn't go into complete detail because I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. Just look these up. I will definitely post all of these fragrances in the description, and where you can find them. The ones that I found at the rack stores, I'll post that. The ones that I found online, I'll definitely post where I got those online, so that you could be able to get those at a reasonable price, and we'll go from there. But like I said, this is from the House of Milestone. It is Exotic Memory. Okay, so that's been the 10 fragrances that are Middle Eastern that I haven't really talked about too much. Apologize that I haven't really talked about them, but at the same time, now I'm giving them some exposure. So like I always say, hey, tell a friend to tell a friend's mother, father, sister, brother that Davinci the Poet does poetry and sim reviews. I'm out. God bless. Salute. Peace. And stay tuned for the next one.